In this video, we're gonna talk about why Dubai built an underwater floating train. So before starting, please like this video and subscribe to this channel for our future updates. Have you ever imagined what it would be like to go on a train through the depths of the ocean? And this is happening all the way from Mumbai to Dubai. Everyone is continually shocked and amazed by the consistent success of the United Arab Emirates in shattering world records. It doesn't matter if we're talking about shopping, theme parks, architectural marvels, cultural offerings, or the ever-increasing number of tourists. The United Arab Emirates are almost at the top of the charts in every category. Recent events have revealed some groundbreaking news, which has the effect of making the travel industry's already exciting situation even more so. The fun and the excitement began in earnest for you the moment that you stepped foot in the UAE for the first time. Now, the process will begin even before you set out on your journey, before you ever leave your home. Following the completion of investment in intelligent tunnels, the United Arab Emirates is continuing to push the boundaries of technology. One of the countries that has always believed in the power of investment to turn dreams into reality is the United Arab Emirates. The United Arab Emirates are getting ready to establish a new benchmark by beginning construction on a high-speed underwater train that will run between Mumbai and Dubai. All about Mumbai and Dubai underwater train. During a UAE-India conclave that was held in Abu Dhabi, a company called National Advisor Bureau Limited, which is based in the UAE, proposed the operation of an underwater floating network that would connect Mumbai and the UAE. This network would be connected by underwater cables. This subterranean network will connect the two nations and transport passengers in addition to oil and other goods that require transportation. The primary impetus behind the conception of this idea was a desire to facilitate increased travel between India and the UAE. The concept of an underwater bullet train capable of traveling at extremely high speeds was brought to life as a result of this. There was a time when traveling to Dubai was very simple because there was not much to see in Dubai. However, times have changed and there is now much more to see in Dubai. However, things are different now because Dubai has become one of the most popular tourist destinations in the world and the crown prince of the United Arab Emirates. This has caused a significant shift in the status quo. When a large number of people move into a city, the cost of living and the cost of providing a range of services both rise as a natural consequence. The tourism industry in the neighboring countries, particularly India, Singapore, Malaysia, and others, contributes a sizable portion to Dubai's overall revenue, despite the fact that visitors come from all over the world to see the city of Dubai. Because tourists from the Indian subcontinent have been the most frequent visitors to the UAE, the concept of a high-speed undersea rail is most likely to not only cut the time and cost for the tourists, but it's also set to increase the influx of the more tourists to the city. This is because the Indian subcontinent has been the most frequent visitor to the UAE. Because of this, the high-speed undersea rail is likely to not only cut down on the amount of time and money that it takes to tourists to get to the city, but it's also expected to bring in a greater number of tourists overall. Not only is it now possible to travel from Mumbai to Dubai by rail, but passengers taking this journey will take the breathtaking route of traveling under the sea to do this. This high-speed rail line will start its journey in Mumbai and it will almost certainly end in the city of the Fujairah, which is situated just a 1-hour drive away from Dubai. It's anticipated that the prices of the tickets will fall within a price range that's affordable for individuals with incomes that fall within the middle class. Undersea high-speed rail, the revolutionary concept. The idea behind the tunnel is derived from a well-established technological framework that is also used for floating bridges, submerged tunnels, and offshore structures. It's possible that the floating underwater tunnels will be made of two curving tubes made of concrete that will be placed deep below the surface of the Arabian Sea. Attaching these submerged tubes to the pontoons, which will allow ships to pass through, will stabilize them so that they may be used. These tubes will be positioned at a depth that is sufficient to protect them from water traffic and the elements. In addition to this, the tunnel will be watertight, meaning that it will be able to endure the effects of the salty seawater and hydrostatic pressure that will be applied to it. If you create a vacuum inside the tunnel, the trains will be able to travel at much higher speeds because there will be less air resistance to overcome. Underwater rail between Mumbai and Dubai. How will it work? To put into practice the idea of an underwater rail line running from Mumbai to Dubai would be an enormous undertaking. And in order to make this work, a significant investment of both financial and intellectual capital is gonna be necessary. The goal of this project is to construct an underwater direct rail network that will allow passengers to travel non-stop from Mumbai to Dubai while they are traveling below the surface. In an unprecedented time of just 2 hours, the entire distance of more than 1,862 kilometers buried beneath the Arabian Sea will be traversed. The speed of the train will most likely be set to a range that is between 600 and 1,000 kilometers per hour in order to cover this distance. The speed range will unquestionably be faster than that of an airplane in terms of both its speed and its cutting-edge features. Features of the underwater rail. The high-speed underwater rail that will connect Mumbai to Dubai will begin in Mumbai to go on to Fujairah, spanning a total distance of around 2,000 kilometers. The distance that needs to be traveled will probably take less than 2 hours worth of time to finish. The preservation of the water-life balance as well as the level of the sea will be a significant task in order to protect the viability of the cruise vacations. To ensure that travel is accessible to all, the cost of transporting commodities is supposed to be more expensive than the cost of transporting passengers. Both the state-of-the-art design, which is essential due to its precision, and the design of the high-speed underwater rail, which is generally praised for its smart design, have received widespread praise. How it will benefit both the countries. The following are some of the ways in which the high-speed underwater rail network will benefit both of the countries. Through the use of the rail network, it's possible to transport passengers, tourists, and workers between the countries that make up the Gulf Cooperation Council and India. Pipelines can be used to carry oil and gas from the port of Fujairah to various locations in India. Since the Narmada River, which is located to the north of the Mumbai, floods on an annual basis, excess water from the Narmada can be sent to the UAE by a pipeline for Narmada. It's possible to carry goods and commodities back and forth between the two countries. Ships that make their way between the floating pontoons have access to floating bunker floating station that can refuel their tanks. What's so special about the ambitious underwater project that the government of India and the UAE have been working on together? One thing, however, can be said with absolute certainty. Both India's and the UAE's commercial ties as well as tourism will gradually improve as a result. After the theoretical work has been turned into something more tangible, the underwater high-speed rail between Mumbai and the Fujairah is gonna be an attraction that's unlike any other of its kind. Let's see how this dream of establishing a tourism business pans out, shall we? What do you think of our video? Let me know down in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video and want to hear from us again, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go. Thanks for watching.